Hello Cancer, Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead, my friends. Welcome to August. How are you? Thank you so much for clicking here. I appreciate you. We've got a few decks here. We've got the Sacred Destiny Oracle. We've got the Kipper and the Lenormand, and we're going to work with the tarot with those and find out what's coming up for you in the week ahead. Now, Cancer, if you've been here before, you know that the week ahead for me could be anytime, right? Whether you get this reading today, tomorrow, or next year, it could be, could resonate with you. It is a general reading, by the way. And it is always for the future. It's always predictions. Let's find out what's going on for Cancer, please, in the week ahead. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Cancer. Tell me about Cancer. Cancer, we have wonders. We have wonders. I feel like your third eye is opened here. I feel like you're seeing things you've never seen before, Cancer. We do have miracles. Maybe you're seeing miracles now, miracles that you didn't see before. And we have courage. You're having courage to, I feel, see those things. You know what? It's like things are always in our face, like always in our face. But some of those things we choose not to see. Relationships that aren't great for us, a job that we hate, a job that's not treating us well. There's so many things in our life that we have to have the courage to see. And I feel like your third eye is open, I want to say. Now, the thing is this, is sometimes when that third eye opens, we're like, how did I let that go on for so long? And I think that's represented in courage here. Now you have to have the courage to see how everything is busting against the rocks. And I feel like the miracle is that your third eye is open, but now I think that you see that you're going to have more courage than you had planned for. I feel like you're going to have courage to do something here. We'll talk a little bit more about that. I think it takes courage to believe in miracles, because there are people who are cynics. They show up in the comments all the time, cynical, have no hope, just want to shit on everything. And sometimes it happens that way. And it's just because they have chosen not to see the miracles yet. Their third eye isn't open. And when we see the things for what they are, it really does make a lot more sense. Bottom of the deck, we have potential for what? Potential for love. So we do have potential for love, but I feel like your focus is elsewhere. There is potential for something to grow, I feel, in terms of love, but I feel like your focus is on something else here. It's focused on seeing things that are brand new, having the courage to see things that are brand new. I've got the courthouse. We've got distant horizons. I think that this distant horizons card has shown up in every reading that I've done. There's a lot of movement here for the collective. And I don't just mean the collective Cancer, I mean for the whole collective. There's a collective shift that's going on here. We've got everything in retrograde. And if you don't know what that means, then go Google it. I feel like you need to know that Mercury's in retrograde, Uranus, Saturn, Neptune, I think they're all in retrograde right now. And it's making a lot of change here. So we have distant horizons. You might have to deal with something that is legally, that is showing up in your life that is legal, I should say. You might have to deal with a legal thing on the distant horizon here. But it's going to help you drop some sort of heavy thing that you've been carrying around. We also have the mature woman who just won't let these readings go this week. The mature woman has been showing up, and I feel like for most of the readings that I've been doing this week, she's probably shown up here. We do have the Lovers. So I feel like you're dealing in some sort of courthouse thing, so a legal issue, something that you are learning about that is legal here, and I feel that's in the distant future. But also what I feel is in the distant future is a lover who might be someone who is in their midlife, I want to say. Mature woman is, it shows someone here who looks a little bit older, right? Maybe someone who's in their 40s or 50s possibly, but we do have here that there's a potential for love, right? So I feel like this person might be someone with the Lover showing up, that this person might be someone that you possibly may fall in love with in the future. Maybe you'll see that as a miracle. Bottom of the deck, we have community. So they may be someone that you already know. They may be someone who's already in your community. And yeah, you might already know this person. We have card 39, which is a 12. And 12s are about the intuition. So your intuition is already telling you, this already might be someone that you know, but you haven't considered them for a love relationship before. But it does feel like you have other things that are on your mind. That's not your focus. I don't think that love is the focus right now. Tell me more about Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We have also these these owls have been showing up, which is transformation. It's the change of something. Owls are considered to have wisdom. They're mystics, right? They have wisdom. They also can show up if you've had someone who is in past in your life, who has passed away from your life in the past, that sometimes owls will show up sort of as a representation of I'm still here. I've just transformed, because owls are about transformation. It's about something ending, something beginning. So I want to say that what is transforming for you is possibly, we're looking at pentacles. Your pentacle world is about to transform. We've got the 7 of diamonds, which is the 7 of pentacles. So it feels like that you're about to put some hard work in on something here. And it might be this courthouse thing that's in the distance. I'm just saying. Tell me more. We've got the storks. The storks bring, in fables, brought children, babies, the beginning of something, right? Also, the storks always go back to the same place every year. They build a nest, and then they go away, they fly south, and when they come back to the very same nest. So it's like their place, right? Their home. And I feel like there is somebody here who feels like home to you. We've got the Queen of Hearts in the bottom of this corner here. We've got the Queen of Hearts, and the Queen of Hearts is somebody who's loving and kind. Somebody who is compassionate, somebody who is empathic or psychic. This person is a good mother or father. I feel like it almost feels like somebody here wants to end something and go back to that person. Maybe you're thinking about that person. And then we have taking a different direction here. We've got the compass. So there is something that is showing up here, that there is some sort of a miracle. And I feel like now that your third eye is open, it's like you have the courage to believe in miracles, that things will work out the way they're supposed to work out for you, that you will. I always see this distant horizons card as rising above the bullshit, because now you have the wisdom. Card number 36 is a 9, which is hermit energy. You now have the wisdom to be able to carry on. But also this wisdom, we've got purple, purple, and purple. We've got a lot of purple going on here. Violet color is the third eye. It feels like there's things that you are realizing, coming into a realization of. Somebody here I feel is having some sort of an awakening, or at least the third eye is opening and you're having some sort of, the third eye opens when you do have the realizations. Bottom of the deck, it could be about this person, somebody that you may want to speak with. We do have the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And so this could be somebody that you're wanting to or ready to speak with. You might already know this person. Could very well be. Let's look at some tarot for you here. Tell me about Cancer, please. Cancer, if you're interested in a private read, please know that I am well caught up on my readings, and 7 to 10 day turnaround time is what I have. And if you would like to book a reading, please look in the comments section. I have pinned a comment with all the information that you need, the link over to Wizio. All right, here we go. Let's find out what else is going on for Cancer, please. We do have courage, strength. I feel like you've been. I feel like you're finding the courage to hold yourself back from something here. You're waiting for something. You're waiting for someone to take action. It could be the Queen of Cups, possibly. Queen of Hearts is on the bottom right-hand corner here, which is Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer energy. This person could be that person, because their number 6 is the Lovers. And we do have card number 15, 1 of 5 is 6, is the Lovers, right? We do have the Magician. Look, you have all the tools you need to get on the right path. And it's not to say you're on the wrong path right now, Cancer, but I feel like it's like you need a change of space. You need to change direction. I feel like the universe is telling you you need to change your path, that there's a potential for love if you want it on another path, but it feels like you need to change direction here. The universe is sort of telling you that I'm going to help you find the way, but you need to make sure that you are using all of your tools here, that you know your worth, you're using all of your tools, and the Magician has all of the aces in hand, right? So you have a decision to make. What path are you taking? Are you taking the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, Wands, Cups, Tell me more. We have the Eight of Wands. I feel like you're holding back from taking action on this mature woman. This person's been waiting to speak with you. They have a feeling that you're going to be communicating with them. We have the Four of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. So look, I'm just going to say that you have the potential to use these tools to get anything that you want. Any amount of money, build a legacy, a long-term relationship, whatever it is that you want. I feel the universe is saying you're going to be blessed with it, but you need to manifest, and you need to know that you can't just sit there and wish and hope for it. You have to go out there and get it. You have to put some action behind it. And I feel like that's why we've got the Eight of Wands. You can't just lay there and expect that things are going to show up for you because you've wished it. That's not the way it goes. You have to get out there and put yourself out there. And I feel like when you do, things begin to change. I feel like things begin to speed up, move quicker. I feel like it's almost like you put the Strength card in action. It's like you're actively holding back, but you do have the courage, which is here, right? The courage and strength. You do have the courage and strength to move forward, but you're holding back and you're waiting. Tell me more about this. You're waiting to use your tools, and I don't know why you're waiting. It might be because you don't really want to go fast. You might be healing from something physically or mentally. We have the Knight of Cups. I feel like this mature woman is someone from your past that you still have a romantic inkling for. I feel like you still have romantic feelings for this person. I feel it's because they are the Empress. You know that you're not getting an upgrade from the Empress, right? I feel that you know that. This is somebody who has been very kind to you. Someone who's very abundant in their own right, but they've been very kind and giving. They've been very, kind and giving to you. And I feel like it's like you're waiting on the Empress. But listen, the Empress is not going to come to you. You have to go to the Empress. So whether you're feminine or masculine, this Empress here is telling me that if I'm reading it from a cross-watcher point of view, if you're the Emperor or the Empress, I feel like this person's waiting on you. But the Empress does not chase. So I feel like the waiting is futile. I feel like you're going to have to use this manifestation energy here to figure out what you're going to do next. I also feel like what's coming in for you here is very abundant. So there is a lot of abundance that's showing up here, and I feel like things are about to move really quickly in terms of abundance once you get on the right path here. We do have the Seven of Cups. And the Six of Pentacles. So I do feel that it's up to you. You're the one who's in the boat. You're the captain of the ship here, whoever you are, feminine or masculine. The Seven of Cups tells me that you're waiting for the Empress because it gives you sort of this energy of feeling overwhelmed or confused about what to say or what to do as you move forward toward the Empress. So I feel like right now is a time of silence. That's what it feels like. That's why we've got the miracles and we've got wonder. I feel like you're wondering about what to do next. But the third eye is open. So I feel like you do believe in miracles. So I want to say that if you are not in contact with the Empress right now, that I feel like please believe in miracles. This person I feel does live in your community. This is someone who lives fairly close to you that you can get to by car. I want to say that this Six of Coins tells me that you want to give, but you also want to get something back in return, that you're not just going to give and give and give. It needs to be balanced, right? This person is holding the key of Libra in their hand, right? It has to be something that is of benefit to both of you. I feel like your emotions, like you're feeling very overwhelmed in your emotions, that you don't know which tool to use. I want to say that your manifestations are highly emotional. It feels like you're manifesting emotional things and you want them to be solid and sturdy. I just want a long-term relationship that I don't have to go through this confused energy about. And I think that's why you're waiting for the Empress to come to you. I do feel like you have feelings for this person, though. Something is about to change here because the owls are appearing. And I think your intuition is telling you that something is about to change here. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. You're about to pick up the seeds of intention and throw them in a different direction. And I feel like it's in the direction of the Queen of Cups, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. We also have Aries here, by the way, Scorpio. We do have Libra and Taurus, more Taurus energy. We have Aquarius energy here, Sagittarius, and Virgo. I feel like you want to go back to somebody here. You want to get back on the right path. It feels like somebody here has been sort of, there's something that has pulled you off the path here. We have the Six of Cups. I think that this person here, this mature woman, is somebody who you consider to be a soulmate, whether they're a soulmate friend or whether this is a romantic soulmate. I feel like you feel you could be happy with this person, but it does feel like right now you're not speaking. I was just going to say, it does feel like right now that you're worried that your wish fulfillment is not going to show up, but I feel like you need to get up and do something. You can't just lay here. You have to get up and use those tools. Yes, it's going to be overwhelming and emotional, but you're going to have to do it if you want the balance with the Empress. It feels like that's what the deal is here. It feels like once you get this stuff out of the way, I feel like there's something that's anchoring you right now. And it feels like it could be a legal thing. Maybe you're dealing in legal documents or something that's in the courts right now. But I feel like it's not your focus to be with this person. Love is not your focus. That's basically what this reading is about, but it's not your focus. I feel like you're at this place right now, and I feel like in the week ahead that possibly you are thinking more about the person that you want to be with, because I feel like this is about to clear itself up here, that you're about to head off to the distant horizons after you leave this legal thing in the background. Yeah, we do have the Ace of Swords. I feel like you want to speak to this person, and you are going to have to be the one who stands up and speaks and says something, because the Empress is just going to let you live your life. The Empress is not going to chase. And so the Empress wants to be pursued. So if you want the Empress, you need to pursue the Empress, feminine or masculine. We do have the Knight of Wands, and I think that you have a great desire for the Empress. I feel like you do have a desire to get up and do the things. I think it all falls into place because we do have the potential of love here, but we have your focus is sort of on something else right now, and your focus, I feel, is on something else, but I feel that what's coming up is a new beginning and pleasure. There is a new beginning coming up, and I feel like it does involve this Empress here, but I don't feel like that is your focus at this particular time. Right now, you're worried about what's going on at the courthouse. That's what it feels like here. The Wheel of Fortune is about to take you forward here and change everything into the Four of Wands. So there's great change coming here. You're about to have some expansion. You're going to stop worrying here. You're about to have some expansion in some sort of a relationship. That's what it looks like here. I'm going to leave that right here. Thank you, Cancer, for watching. I do appreciate you. I'm going to go for now, but I'll be back, and I'm always back. Love you guys. Bye-bye.